Welcome back, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. Welcome back. Just forgive me, I need to do this disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I highly recommend that you do your own digging and your own research. I have to also state that I've asked Divine for guidance and a few things, and I can, if something else speaks through me, it is what it is. It is what it is. Because like Divine is, I came out here today to do these videos on the understanding if Divine wants to use me as a vessel to speak, Divine is welcome to use me as a vessel to speak. And that being said, I've done all my keynotes. I'm just out here experiencing because I was like, I've got a flashlight. I'll be able to actually go down because I've been up here. Oh wow. Time flies. Time has, like, I highly recommend anyone take yourself out into the middle of nowhere and just be open to Divine. Honestly, I've been up here for the best part of like, for over 9 hours. I've been out. I've been out up over here, been up here and out here for 9 hours. I've been doing, yeah, because the fucking even the moo-moos in the background are pissed off with me. I scared away all the sheep that are around here. Nah, they're pretty chill. There is one or two that have they've just randomly came through, and it was just like, if they could speak, they were like, happening, pal. Everybody does, we're just passing through. Because on the way up here I was like, they were all panicking, and I'm like, oh, settle down, I'm just passing through, for fuck's sake. They have to get you, all didn't have to fucking run about fucking going, human, panic! Oh. Oh! I've got to get things out, man. Because I've just changed the atmosphere in here. Just changed the atmosphere by going, ah! Oh! Rightio, sorry about that. That will be very deafening down the headphones. I do apologise. And just even the sheep are all like what the fuck? We got something that's gonna go bad shit, fucking psycho crazy. No, just had to. There's been. Because it encourages the animals to be like, there was one there that was just like, oh, fuck, like, this guy's still up here. Because the sheep are down there, they're like, oh, for God's sake, are you still up here? I'll be up here until it starts getting a wee bit dark, actually. Might be a wee nighttime video going down. See what happens. Well, early evening. Just noticed something. Could be nothing. But I just seen something at the corner of my eye. Yeah, we'll go over to where I did the. Because while I was up here doing a night experience. Right, I legitimately, like, hand on heart, like something actually pulled at my leg. I just came over just to see if anything's changed or anything. Because it's not actually that far away from the tree. Yeah, you would never have known that I was here, actually. It's pretty mad. Yeah, you would. I'm going to show some fungus as well, and I need to check because I have noticed that I don't always show the camera on it. I'll actually come down beside it. That's pretty cool. The fungus there. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. There's loads of like weird sticks, and a stick was poking into my bum there. Anyway. Since I've done my reinvigoration there, the energy in here is just all of a sudden I've woken up something in here anyway. That's the vibe I've got. It's like the woodland spirit, I caught it off guard. I'm up for it. I'm fully. I've came away because I've came away, and I'm doing this because I'm a believer in, like, it was divine. Well, it was my senses, and my senses, I always say, are like, they're divine led. Like, I didn't come up here. When I come out and do nighttime videos, I come out with no intention to come across anything. If anything appears or is heard or seen in any of the videos, it is what it is. And there has been a few dead videos. There has been a few of them. There's been a couple that are like, but there's like, I've got more than a few that if you watch them and pay close attention, like, I get unexplainable things happen. And they're like, but you should do it in a, nah, I like being outside. I like being outside because I can call upon divine if anything really goes sideways. Plus, a lot of these woodlands and stuff and areas have got like really, really old energy as well, and that's what I like. I like seeking that. I like seeking the old energy. Puts a lot of things into perspective. The older the energy, the better. That's what I believe anyway. And there's more white feathers. Whew. And we're in the area where this is the, yep. There's loads of weird fungus around here actually. Don't know. I'm hoping I can show that. That's in the area where at this bit here. I suppose it is that time of year for mushrooms. Loads of mushrooms. Huh. So this is the area where I found the skull. There's a nighttime video where I'm like, I'm hoping that's a woodpecker, because it's so close. I've said what I've said what I've needed to say. I was asked by, like I said, I was asked by divine to do this because I've had a few weird dreams, like I've said in a few videos. But while being here, I'm just checking the area around, and there's loads. Well, I would half expect there to be loads of mushrooms around here. So this is where I found the skull with the horns on. Huh. Yeah. The trees are talking. That's awesome. I'm going to leave them be. I've probably woken up the woodland spirit, and it's probably got a wee bit of a fright, and it's now probably a bit annoyed with me for waking it up. But it's what it is. If it comes and pulls my leg when I'm having a wee snooze, well, I'm a great believer in payback. What I'm going to do is I'll show these mushrooms. They're pretty cool. I've got to watch touching it because there's a few of these that there we go. Some of it fell apart. It was complete when I picked it up, but some of it just fell apart. But that's what I would show. Put it back where I found it. And I need to remember to wash my hands when I get in. Well, I'll soon find out if that one's a dodgy one. I'll end up my fingertips will end up coming out in a rash. This what I'm about to say right now is for comedy. Okay, right. What I'm about to say right now is a bit of comedy. Every time I come across this stone, even at night time, I feel like that's I feel this rock here. In my head, when I come across this rock, I call it the executioner's rock. I call it the executioner's rock because it's exactly what it looks like. It looks like one of the executioner. And I'm just loving the fact that like I've came in here and had a look around, and the mushrooms I'm finding is unbelievable. So I'm going to show these ones. Sorry, it's mushroom picking. There we go. And put that back where I found it. There we go. It's quite cool. Yeah, that's a joke saying that that's the executioner's rock. Let's get into that stage where I'm here. I was starting to walk back down that way, and I'm like, no. You need to go get your flashlight. All I do is show the signs. There was a couple, so that's all I do. So I show the signs. On the way back down, there's a few. I was literally following a path up here because there's a part of me that actually wants to like cut this one here. I could do this one a wee bit short, and then I could go away over to the night where there's the weird symbols in the woodland is a way over. Like that's a proper trek. Like that's a trek to get up here. But now that I'm up here, I'm like, there's a bit of me that wants to like start making a wee cabin up here. But it's too many people come up here for that. I could probably use the thing over there, but there's been people up here since the last time. I've not been up here for a while. That's the thing I do. I tend to like, I let my senses guide me to where to go. Because up here is a bit I'm going to shine the camera. I'm going to shine the camera that way and talk at the same time. Because I want to be facing the like, because the sun is going down, as you go. You can't really see. You just see a big ball of divine light. That's all you see in that one, is a big ball of divine light. But the sun is setting. And it's always good just to get that final bit of that little bit of divine energy. And it's been rather enlightening the past few days. And then I've came up here, said what I've needed to say, and I'm like, yeah. Some of the whole divine thing, that is actually, like, there's no, like, I'm not lying about that. That's legit. That's legit. Like I said, I'm probably on my, because I'll say I'll have rice and that when I've probably said in a video that I'll have rice, but I'll probably end up pushing this fast until Thursday, so then that way I can actually get I'll have a proper rice with fried, like stir fried vegetables with some really nice egg fried rice. Yeah, that's my meal for Thursday. I'll probably end up coming out on Thursday night, because I'll probably end up uploading these videos, because I'll end up doing a video on the way back down, because the sun's almost at that bit where I'm like, do I stay up here until it goes down beyond, or do I still stay up? Because if the hills weren't here, the sun would still be up for about another at least another 2 hours. But when it goes down behind the hills, it's still got another fair bit till it goes down, but like, it turns this valley into a complete shadow. Even though when you look up you can still see the light. That was the whole point in coming up here. Like I've said, I've been out today for ages. Absolutely ages. I'll probably end up cutting this one a wee bit short, because I've still got enough recording time on the other one for a couple of short videos, because I'm only going to record if there's anything worth recording on the way back down. So I'll probably end up staying up here until it's a wee bit darker, because all we've got to go back down with is a flashlight. I'm going old school. I'm going to say it. I'm going to make another video on this. So for this one, for speaking about for speaking my mind, and just for speaking my mind on like current affairs and what's happening in the world of what's happening, I've said what I've needed to say. I just highly recommend, if any of what I've said is intrigued you, go do your own research, because there is a bit of divine intervention with this as well. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like I've said in a couple of previous videos, I'd much rather be out here recording at night time, and I'm going to do this is a bit of both. So I've said what I've needed to say. Like, I'm hoping that like the lighting, like the clouds and stuff, because I can show the clouding. Well, maybe not in this format because it's still pretty bright, but like, I'll see if it'll pick up on the cloudy overcast. You can see a bit of the clouding in it. There we go. There's a bit of the clouding coming into play there. Like it is and the cloud gets a wee bit thicker as it goes over, but the sun's coming down past the clouding. It's heading down the horizon, so it's like it's now past the clouds, because like when you're up here, you're not actually that far away from because I call them the high altitude clouds, because I've been up here when it gets because this is quite high up here. It's quite high up. I am going to do a sunset. It's over there, like up on that ledge there, because I know from being over the other side that's sort of like a cliff. I like doing sun. I'm going to probably, if I get asked to do any other divine type video, that's where the next divine videos will be, is over on that ridge. I've decided if divine wants me to talk about anything else, because this is divine part 2 almost. I've been asked, so like we'll go up onto that ledge over there and just see what we've got to talk about then. Anyway, come join me on the trip back down, because I'm going to chill here for half an hour. Just admire the sun going down a little bit more. Anyway, come join me on the videos going back down, because as you can see by looking in there, well, the phone doesn't do it because the sun's coming in, but by the naked eye, like, I can already see that bits are starting to get a bit darker in that. So it's going to be interesting, because it's going to be old school style. Just a flashlight, and we probably will end up going into the druid bit, because we will end up stopping at the wee burn and that and just chilling there for a couple of minutes. Because anyway, come join me on the next video, which will be on the way back down. Till then, we'll end it on the sun just beaming in. Come join me on the next one. The next one will be from going through the haunted woods, and then the next one will be down at the burn, and then it'll be at the druid wood. Well, the druid where I encountered the druid. Anyway, brothers and sisters, be kind, be honourable, most importantly, stay blessed.